Yeah, I just joined about a couple of weeks ago. I started as I'm a transaction coordinator. So I do work with a lot of real estate investors. And everyone is always looking for funding. So before this, I was always looking for side hustles. I tried drop shipping. You already know I did the Turo. I had a lot of vehicles. And so I tried a lot of different things, but this to me was a no-brainer because no matter it's evergreen, no matter what you do in life, it's evergreen. Everyone's gonna need money. Whether you want to start a restaurant, a business, whether you want to go into real estate, whether you want to do anything, you're always going to need funding. So to me, this was a no-brainer, and I started following you, and I was like, wait, I think I'm in the wrong industry because I thought I wanted to do real estate, but I'm like, no, this is everybody needs money. So yeah, I'm really happy that I joined. I was already able to bring two clients
Yeah,
that
and I want to
they
talk more about that even before you
yeah.
got to clients. So, because like, just want to be fully transparent with this, right? So, how many deals do you present to me before we found like two that are actually doable?
I think probably about five
Yeah,
or
five.
something like
So,
that.
so you see, like in this industry, you gotta keep going, right? So there
Yeah.
were five deals that were just not good, right? And then now, like we found like two deals that she's working on right now. And like, how much are you supposed to make with the first deal that we're able to do?
Yeah, so for the first one, I should be making somewhere between 22,000 to 25,000 commission on
Yep.
just her alone. So that's my first client. And then my second client, hopefully I should be making somewhere around $2,000 with her. And I have like seven more in the pipeline that I'm working on and getting them qualified. The good thing about working with you, Ariel, is that we don't have to guess or anything like that. You can find out where their credit is, obviously by looking at their credit report and seeing, okay, you're going to need some work on this, or this is, where you need to go before you get the funding, rather than just sending them like, say, hey, go to Wells Fargo and try your luck, cross your fingers, fill out an application, and then let's see if you get denied or not. So you make it really easy to for me to understand, okay, where do they need to be at to be successful without wasting time, without aggravating the client, going back and forth. And anytime I have any questions, I just go onto the community and I could just ask any random questions, and you always have support. So that's the good thing as well. You never feel alone.
So let me ask you this. So in less than 30 days, you're basically projected to make $23,000.
Yes.
Right? And then
Yeah.
and again, like you're a real person. Like, how much stuff how much do you know about this industry before the challenge?
Nothing, nothing at all. All I knew is that I knew a lot of real estate investors, and they needed money. And the good thing about this program is that I could educate myself from anything regarding construction loans, credit stacking. There's just unlimited access, equipment funding for people who are looking to open up a brick and mortar store. So there's endless opportunities. So there's so many people that you can help. All you got to do is just, keep talking to people. So I know a lot of people that they're all doing businesses. I know people who have gymnasiums, some people who have a bar. Every single one, I can help every single one of them because you're always going to need funding no matter what.
No, for sure. And then I mean, what we really helped you with was connecting the dots because you already had like access to elites, and I know you're a hustler. I mean, that's what I see in the first 30 days. So just have one more question before, because I know you're busy Sunday. So how valuable was the Q&A sessions, like the VIP Q&A, right before the main piece of the training?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, the VIP Q&A was amazing because like I said, I know a lot of people that need funding, but I didn't know how to help them. I didn't know where I needed to go to get access to help them. So the VIP Q&A, you told us to sign up, for example, for Rock Investment. So I signed up for that. And, basically you just start to understand each individual bank's algorithm because you also informed us that all the banks, they change their policies somewhere between 90 days or something like that. I didn't even know that.
Yep.
So if you thought you qualified, 6 months ago, chances are you may or may not qualify today. So it's really good to sign up with all these, to be an associate of all these different banks, because you're going to know the latest information.
And then one last question. I know. So, what would you tell somebody that, maybe they're transitioning from a different industry? They don't know much about this stuff. They might think that it's not something that they can do. Because you didn't know much about this industry before. What would you tell
Yeah.
that person that's in the same shoes that you wear, 30 days ago?
Yeah, I mean, transitioning to me, it was so funny because when I first went to your webinar, I had no idea that this is what I wanted to do. I wasn't planning on that, I was just, joining just to get some information and see what it's about and stuff. And then once I heard all the information that you were giving, I was like, oh my God, I know so many people that I can help with this. So transitioning was a no-brainer. I actually for a moment I thought I was in the wrong industry, because I'm like, my whole life I wanted to get in real estate, and real estate is great and all. It can be a little bit of a slow process sometimes. So with this, as soon as you find a qualified client, which is not really hard, because you have all the answers of what the requirements are before we even qualify them, it's like it's really fast. It's a matter, I can get them funding in less than a week or maybe a couple of weeks, the latest. So it's a whole lot faster than real estate. And I was definitely thinking like, oh, should I have stayed in real estate? I should have done banking for a long time.
Yeah, nah, but you get those deposits. Trust me, like you might reconsider things. But either way, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know you're on a different time zone
Absolutely.
on a Sunday, but I really appreciate you, like talking to the group. So have a great rest of your night.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for having me.